tell a truth, but I will never tell a lie. All of you know I've never lied. Guys, I said I swear to God. God! And that was a lie, because I don't believe in God. I'm a traitor.
That was Bob the Drag Queen being eliminated as a fan favorite on the reality competition show Traitors. He was the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, and now he is the New York Times best-selling author of a book that puts a whole new spin on an American icon. And the book is called Harriet Tubman, Live in Concert. Please welcome the fabulous Bob the Drag Queen.
These old things.
Fabulous. So understated. It's beautiful.
You know, I wanted to do something subtle today. I didn't want to do too much. Not too much, not too much.
So, Ani, you walked out to the song Now I See as a companion piece to your first book, Harriet Tubman, Live in Concert. Where, I mean...
Thank you.
Where did the idea come from?
Okay, so I was doing a show at the Berkeley Repertory Theater. I was in Angels in America at the Berkeley Repertory Theater. Everyone's always like, which character are you? I'm like, the black one. There's one black character in the show. And they have a program called Ground Floor there.
Yeah.
And they were like, if you have an idea you want to work on, you can create the show here. So it actually started as a play. I was writing it as like a concert play, kind of like a Lady Day at Emerson Bar and Grill or Hedwig.
Yeah.
And then but I had no deadline. I was just working on it myself. And then when I was filming season 1 of We're Here, my literary agent called me and was like, we got a book deal for you. Do you want to write a memoir or do you want to write short stories? And I was like, you know, honestly, I wouldn't read my own memoir, so I don't want to write my own memoir. But I had this idea for this play that I was writing. And I was like, and I'm actually glad that I wrote it as a book first, because I haven't finished the play yet.
Right.
Because it really helped. Like, the play is now going to be so much better because I've written this book.
Yeah. Good idea.
Oh!
I'll take over. And next, I'm kidding.
So, would you turn this? He just said he would.
Yeah, he's going to turn it into
He's
turning it into a
question.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So now, this is about Harriet Tubman, and most people should know that Harriet Tubman is one of the most famous abolitionists in American history.
Yes.
And she escaped slavery. Then she risked her life time after time after time to help lead many other enslaved people to freedom. What else have you learned about her, and what were you surprised to find that some people didn't seem to know about her?
So I love the internet, I do. I am chronically online. If there's a trend, I already know about it, trust me. I've watched the entire first season of YouTube. I'm obsessed with the internet. But the issue is, there's a trend now where people think Harriet Tubman wasn't real, that they think she was never alive.
What?
Yeah, I know, people think she didn't exist. I did not know this. There are also people who think that the Underground Railroad was an actual train under the ground.
Like the Polar Express. I thought that was
I don't know.
for what it's worth.
I was like,
Train station?
They thought it was like a train that went from the South to Canada. I'm like, girl, we don't even have that now. Let alone in 1850s and 60s. But I think what shocked me the most to find out that Harriet Tubman, first of all, she's a veteran.
Oh, God.
You know, in Maryland, she's actually considered a general, a one-star general. And she led a mission. She's the first woman in the history of America to lead an actual military mission during wartime. And she did.
Wow.
And she led the Combahee River Raid. And during the Combahee River Raid, historians estimate that she helped free somewhere between like 500 and 800 enslaved people in a 2-day mission. Like, and this woman who like could not read, could not write. She was she had a physical disability, like a brain injury.
Yeah.
She was 5 feet tall. I think she's like 4'11".
Tiny.
And she did all this stuff, like despite so many, obstacles.
I'm
The
so glad
stories
that
are
you're...
so interesting. The kids in school would love to hear all this.
I agree. I agree.
Of course. Well, since there clearly aren't any videos, though, of her, there are no videos of her because of time period.
They didn't have iPhones?
There's a movie about it.
You had to use some creative license,
Yes.
right, in your descriptions of her. So can you read one?
Oh, yeah. This is one of my favorite things I wrote.
so good.
I said, she moves very fast for such a tiny person, and her dress touches the floor just perfectly so you can't see her feet. She walks like Viola Davis in How to Get Away with Murder, or like Whoopi Goldberg in every film she's ever had to wear high heels in.
It's so funny. So good.
And I'm thinking specifically of Whoopi in Ghost,
Yeah.
where she's walking in the bank scene.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I quote that all the time. 10s and 20s. How would you like it? 10s and 20s.
High heels are not her thing.
Oh my God.
But you look so good in them, though. I love it.
Well, I used to wear the very high ones. I
Yeah.
can wear them. I just,
Just can't walk in them.
no.
You actually gave me a pair of heels that
Yes,
I
I
still
did.
have to this day.
Yes.
My feet are a little bigger than Whoopi Goldberg. This may shock you.
Not by much.
Not by much, actually. Not by much. Not by much. But I still have them. One of my friends wore them once and scuffed them up, so I'm very annoyed. But I still love that friend. Marty, if you're watching, I still love you very much.
Marty.
We hear too many stories from the folks in the LGBTQ plus community. When they were growing up, they were often made to feel like they didn't belong or that they weren't accepted. Your experience growing up in your family was actually wonderfully different and possibly the opposite of that. Can you tell us about that?
So I'm from the South. I'm from all over the South. I'm from Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. I was born in Georgia, then I moved to Alabama, Mississippi, back to Georgia when I was a kid. And I'm also not the only queer person in my family. My mom was queer, my uncle's queer, my cousin's queer, my cousin's
It's a family
son.
affair.
It's a family affair. We gay in my family now. So I didn't have to do like some queer trailblazing. There were people before me who did it for me. And I grew up with one of those moms who truly believed that the sun rose when I woke up and the sun set when I went to sleep.
Yes.
And I was my mom's favorite child. I don't know if anyone here's the favorite. I was the favorite. Sorry if you're not the favorite, but I
How
was the
many
favorite.
siblings do you have?
I have two brothers. My mom has 2 kids. My dad has 2 kids. So I was raised with my older brother who's 2 years older than me, and then I have a brother who's 21 years younger than me.
Wow. Wow.
Papa
But
was
you're
Rolling
still the
Stone.
favorite.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Well, you obviously won season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I deserve that.
But you also competed on Traitors earlier this year. You were a fan favorite from the beginning, gone too soon, in my opinion, not to give anything away. But have you processed that whole experience? Because I've heard it's super intense.
Okay, so Traitors is, I've been on a few reality TV shows. More than people know, actually, I've done America's Got Talent, I've done Last Comic Standing, I did, obviously, RuPaul's Drag Race, I have my own show on HBO, and then I did The Traitors. This is one of the craziest shows because, first of all, you have to stand out amongst 20-something, there's like 22, 23 of us there. It is 2 eliminations a day or per episode, and it was crazy for me. It was most crazy because my mom actually passed away like 2 weeks before. My mom passed away on Mother's Day.
No.
How dramatic. My mother was a very dramatic woman. I don't think I'm gonna be able to top that death. That's so iconic. My mom passed away on Mother's Day. The next Sunday, we had her funeral. And then the very next Sunday, I went to go film The Traitors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was madness.
Well, but you are such an icon and fabulous.
thank you.
Well, you know that. You know that. Come on now. And this book, Bob's book, Harriet Tubman Live in Concert, is available now wherever you get your books and audiobooks. You want to do the audiobook because he reads it. So scan the QR code on your screen.